Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, this reading's going to be a little bit different. They've already told me what to pull, what cards to pull. I've already pulled a couple. There is an angel message in this. Okay, they've been saying angel message since yesterday. I'm like, okay, I hear you. So this one's going to be a little bit different because, first of all, I want to talk about something that happened this morning that was really strange. And I'm going to start asking people, has this, well, I have been, and I've noticed that seems to be part of my forte, is I've had this happen. Has anyone else experienced this? So this morning was wild. I was getting ready to get dressed and come from where I'm staying with my boyfriend to come over here. And he was talking to me, and I was sitting on the bed. I had the dog on the other side. I mean, the dog's a small pooch, okay? He's like small. I've showed y'all pictures of Wolf. He's really little. And then the cats were in the kitchen where Daniel was. And it was just me and the dog. I've got a window behind me, and there's nothing but a wall in front of me where our dressers and our headboard and, all that is. And I was fiddling with my purse, and Daniel was talking to me, and I was listening to him, and then my ears started to ring. So I stopped and I look up, because I always stop and tune in and try to figure out, because sometimes it takes me a while to unpack it. And guys, as I lifted up my head, I saw a shadow of a person behind me was coming up to my head. And I could feel the presence, like I think even angels have an aura, and I could feel it in my ear. And I just was like, wide open mouth, and I just stopped dead for like 5 seconds. And then it's like, whoever was talking to me, the spirit guide or the angel, realized I could see the shadow, and they just stopped. Like, oh my God, she can see me. I was like, Daniel. So has anyone else had that happen where you were suddenly had your ears ring because your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, somebody was talking to you from the other realms, and you looked up and thought you saw a shadow? And this wasn't like a shadow person. Like a shadow person, whenever we see those, whenever you hear any videos about those, they're always, like I had one go through my bathroom one time. There's a video on that on my channel somewhere where a dark shadow went through my bathroom, just passing through, right? And it just really tripped me out. I mean, here I am, on my second cup of coffee, and this shadow thing goes through my bathroom, and I saw it go through. And then, but this morning it wasn't like that. It wasn't like dark and really formed. It was just like a person coming up behind me, like they would throw a shadow on the wall, and it was real light. You couldn't really see it, but I could see the outline. So I don't know if it was one of maybe my niece that's no longer with me that was giving me messages after she first passed away. I don't know if it was her coming up to talk to me, because I haven't unpacked it yet, but sometime today I'll get a thought that's not mine and I'll connect the two. I'm ADHD, and my messages seem to resonate differently, so y'all just have to bear with me, for those of you that keep returning, that like my channel and everything I'm doing here. So but they were saying angel message. But has anyone else experienced that, where your ears were ringing and you saw a shadow, or felt it, or you felt that, saw colors, or saw anything? I would love to hear about it. Maybe we'll even talk about it on the channel. Okay. Because sometimes when things happen, like when I see things in the clouds, I have to do a reading on it. I have to know what the universe is telling me, just to make sure I'm getting it all. Because sometimes when you're unpacking a lot of things that are going on, and you have day-to-day stuff going on, especially in kind of drama or trauma, then sometimes even if you get the message, you don't take the time to unpack it and figure out what is the universe telling you. So you need to keep that in mind sometimes. If you have a lot going on, and you just know something else is behind the scenes, that's because your angels and ancestors, your spirit guides, are trying to tap into you to say, hey, maybe this can help you deal with this. Or, ask us some questions, ask us for help, because they're always there. Okay. Now I've talked about on my channel about me seeing in my mind's eye the angels talking to other people. Another angel who I thought was the ones with the trumpets, the criers, going, she's over here, they're over here, she can see us doing this and this. And then they stopped. I didn't get visions like that anymore. So it was really kind of wild. So but I do know when they're talking to me, and when I'm channeling, I'm it's just coming. And guys, I go back and listen to my readings sometimes after I've taped them, and I hear things I didn't even know I said. So the channeling's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And now that I've seen something this morning, I'm just like, because I look up and I see the shadow on the wall, like it's coming up from behind me, between the window and the bed, because like our bed's like 4 feet from the window. We have a very small apartment over there, and I saw it coming up behind me as my ears were ringing more and more. And when I was like seeing it, it's like whoever it was realized I could see its shadow, and it just stopped. So That was trippy. Has anyone else experienced that? And we're not talking about the shadow people. We're talking about, your ears ringing or feeling a presence behind you and then seeing a shadow on the wall. And it's being something good, not something negative, okay? We're not talking about ghostly hauntings or nothing. Because this felt like this was, because my ears were ringing. And they ring all the time. So it was something positive, okay? Or maybe they were just saying, look up. It could have been saying, look up. Because I stopped and I looked up and saw the shadow. Maybe they were wanting to confirm to me that they're around. So has anyone else experienced that? Okay, so now we're going to get into this angel message here, because they've definitely been talking a lot to me lately. And when I was shuffling they were telling me to pull quite a few of these cards. This is I've already got the shakes. I only had 2 cups of coffee. Of course, I'm having to do my breathing treatments because my asthma is so bad. Guys, we've got another fire. It's actually about 20 miles from where I live in outside of Portola. There's a fire way over there, and all the smoke is going down, all down through North California. It's horrible. Daniel actually got sick from the smoke from the fire yesterday. It's the 3rd fire we've had in the past 2 months, and it's just been fucking awful. Okay, so they were telling me we were going to pull quite a few of these. They've already told me to pull the green runes. So the first 2 cards that fell out from this angel message that they want us to know about is higher consciousness and vast vistas. And what I feel like they're saying with this is I feel like they're saying our higher conscious minds are being more activated all the time. And we're becoming more merged with that upper oversoul or higher conscious mind or whatever it is you want to call it. And then I get the vast vistas. And if you look in this card, there's like a spirit guide in here looking over this, Mongolian nomads, steppes of Mongolia. And it's like he's got a spirit guide in the form of a deer, a stag, like Harry Potter kept seeing the stag, right? So it was like a spirit guide, or well, actually he was seeing himself, but he was seeing himself as an animal, or his friends were seeing him. But so this is his spirit guide, right? So I feel like they're saying higher conscious minds are opening up. Now, once we go into Capricorn and things change back to a building type of situation, I'm not really sure how things are going to work then. But I'm curious to find out, because I'm getting all these really cool messages, right? So, higher conscious mind opening up. And if you notice here, this card says Sirius, Pleiades, and Arcturus. And I've been getting a lot of doorway cards on the Kyle Gray deck about doorways opening up with these particular planetaries. So this makes me think we're getting a lot of downloads and energy coming from these planets as we are evolving, growing, changing, and then this vast vistas. Like normally I would think this means talking about travel, but I think this is talking about our higher minds being able to see into different realities, even if you're not aware of it. Maybe on the astral level, go into other realities and not just experiencing the astral level, but other realities. Maybe those two are merging somehow. What is that thing called? It's called string theory, I think. When they talk about the universes are like this, I think I'm not sure if maybe I got that confused with another theory. I'm not into scientific mind whatsoever. I don't have a mathematical mind. I'm ADHD. I have trouble with numbers. I can remember phone numbers like crazy, but So I'm wondering though if this is talking about traveling through other astral planes, maybe in your sleep, some higher guides coming down or higher angels coming down and taking you different places, exploring different places on the astral level, some kind of travel. Now, it could be actually you go somewhere and that opens up your higher conscious mind. You could look at this several different ways. How does it resonate with you? Okay, I like to always ask that. I'm getting more to where I ask that is how, because everyone's on their own path. Even if you and a group of you or friends are on the same path, you all have a different perspective. 10 people see an accident, 10 people have 10 different stories. So how does that speak to you? How does that higher conscious mind and that vastness, how is that speaking to you? Because however it speaks to you is what's going to hold true for you. Okay? The readings aren't always going to resonate how I'm saying it, but it may resonate in a different way because we all have different perspectives. So let me pull a few more of these cards. Let's see if they want me to pull runes. One falling out already. Communication. They're communicating. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. They're communicating with us. This is the Oracle at Delphi, Greece. Now, in Delphi, Greece, the temple was set on top of a where they had some kind of gas that it was escaping that was giving these girls these virgins that were doing these readings. the messages, they were hallucinating, but they were actually, okay, when people, that's one of the reasons why people do hardcore drugs, is because you access parts of your mind. Some of it can be imaginary, but I think some of it actually does open up. There used to be a show on TV called Fringe, and if none of y'all remember that show, I absolutely loved it. It had the blonde lady and the English dude, and then the American dude. And they were talking about all kind of different realities and stuff, right? The Men in Black, all kind of really cool stuff. If you have not seen that show, go Google it, okay? I had all 5 seasons of it. I wish I still did. I'd love to watch it all over again with everything I'm learning now. Here it is, 6 years after I had all those seasons. I'm learning so much. They're telling me so much. I'm getting so many messages and trying to share them with you to see what's resonating for you and how are you changing, right? So they're communicating, okay? So I just feel like it's getting ready. It feels like it's heightened in some sort of way. What's on the bottom here? Protection. We've got the protection card, so you are being protected. While maybe if you're experiencing any of this or something similar, you are being protected. Okay? This is for your own good, they're saying. Okay? Life force energy. Guys, we're upgrading. This feels like we're all leveling up and upgrading, and that the angels and our spirit guides have come in to help us. And because I got this higher conscious mind of Ceres, Pleiades, Arcturus, I'm biting off my hair, guys. Getting ready to get it cut and colored at some point. So it feels like they're talking, okay, life force energy and higher conscious mind. It feels like we're all merging and we're all growing. We're accessing our chakras more, and even those higher realms. I know there, I forget how many there are. I know we have 7 in us, and then there's like 8, 9, 10. Witch and Sith, which he talks a lot of times about those higher aura levels. Okay, maybe some of you, if you don't know about Witch and Sith, her and Ice Christ Steph have just become 2 of my, and along with Sand, have just become 3 of my best chums on YouTube. They all have very high levels of wisdom. They're all very highly intuitive, in touch with their guides, the whole 9 yards. And I learned so much from them. Girls, y'all teach me a lot. I love y'all to death. Okay, so this just feels like coming into, let me just pull some runes. This feels like coming into alignment more. And it feels like also like, okay, so the spirit guides and angels are saying something about standing still long enough to integrate it all. The higher conscious mind. Okay, so they're saying there's messages coming for some of you from specific higher beings. And we were talking about that the other day. Let me see. Okay, there's no single ring sticking in my hand. So this is going to be a drop reading. Let me see what they give me, guys. Okay, flow. They're giving us flow. Let it flow. If you are getting messages, write them down. If you're scared you'll forget them, because guys, sometimes I write everything down because I forget. Okay, I'm older. You got to cut me a break. I'm 61. Okay, and then we've got gateway. Gateway. The reason it's backwards, but that's okay. So then we got Thurias. So that's a gateway. Flow going through the. Okay. So they're showing me energy flowing through some type of gateway. Gateway and access to the higher mind. They're saying. Okay, going into the future, learning about yourself, learning new things, coming through on the astral level, in the dream state, success, wholeness, activating higher mind. We were just talking about that yesterday. Crossing boundaries, relief from distress. If you're not experiencing now, you will be soon. Mysteries opening up, no longer being mysteries. That's the mystery room. Jumping on your chariot and going fast into the future. This is some fast moving energy, guys. This down here, okay. Okay, so they're wanting some of you to, when you have some of these experiences, especially if you're getting messages that are not yours, like if you get a little voice in your head and you know it's not your thought, if it's not something that's in your personality, it's a message, okay? That's how I receive. So I get them all the damn time. So if you get any messages, whether it's when you wake up from sleeping, some of you need to keep a dream journal. Some of you are going to hear words and sentences. Wait, there's another one trying to come in. They're saying just tell you to pay attention. I've got 2 different messengers coming in at me, guys. So they're saying rewards for efforts. If some of you meditate more and focus on, okay, So they're showing me some of you, either in groups or solitary, they're saying to, when you meditate, when you feel a particular energy, give it a picture. Give it a... That's why they're showing me this vast... Okay, I get it. Okay, so they're saying, give it a shape, give it a color, give it a symbol, so that then when you get that energy again and get that symbol, because that'll be the first thing that comes up from your higher mind, from your self-conscious, you will know what energy to attribute to that. Okay, so you can understand the specific different messages from your spirit guides, your angels, these higher beings that are coming in to help. Oh, okay. Are they already here? They're already here. So they're talking about a higher choir of angels. I was talking about this not too long ago. Guys, my nose is itching. They're talking about a higher choir of angels and spirit guides that are stepping up their game because they've already finished some kind of mission or something like that. And then they're now turning they've done something behind the scenes. Now they're turning their attention more to those with psychic powers that tune into them, that get messages from them. Like they've got their work cut out for them, but they're helping the trailblazers, they're saying. They're showing me, okay, they're showing me people on their journey and their path lighting up, like as they're blazing their trail, as they're talking about what they're learning, as they're helping people, as they're going into the future. They're saying there's some new guides coming in. They've told me that before, but they're saying it's getting closer to that time. So take that how that resonates. Maybe some of you already, I got cat food on the table. Maybe some of you already have some of your guides talking to you that are giving you different messages than what you're used to getting. So somebody else may be experiencing that. And if you tune in, give it names, give it colors during your, okay. They're telling me I need to meditate more too. Okay. So they said you will get, some of you are going to get messages from the divine. Or they're saying from their perspective, they are part of the divine, the higher energies. So take that how that comes in for you. I just about grabbed all of them, but one. Okay, so what do we got here? Shedding skins. Okay, if there's nothing on them, I'm just moving them out of my way. Okay. Oh, my glasses here so I can see my mouth. Okay, shedding skins. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got shedding skins. Okay, shedding skins, ancestral lands. Some of you are going to have more of your ancestors speaking to you, they're saying. Like that message I did the other day about, yes, I am the presence. Some of these ancestors from your past, in your lineage, are also going to be stepping up. The real strong ones that blaze some kind of a path in their life have been, those of you that your certain ancestors have been waiting for your energy to come about in the present, they're going to be stepping up their game to help guide you too. They're going to be tapping you on the shoulder. You're going to be feeling them. Some of you may get pictures of them or feel drawn to go look up your history. Some of them are going to come see you on the astral level. They say young and old. They said you're going to know. Some of you, your abilities are going to be heightened, feel heightened when they're around you, because they're of similar energy vibration. Wow, I've never gotten that message before. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for that. Breakthrough on the, yeah, I got that here. Okay, so then they're saying lots of movement. Lots of movement on your path. Rather that's internally or externally. Rather you're physically moving and getting into new situations or meeting new people. Moving to new areas. Finding people on your path. Internal. Lots of internal things going on. And then, because what's internal is outside too. You know what I'm saying? What goes on internal, you bring into you from the excess. So a lot of you, okay, how do I explain that? So they're showing me people waking up from their sleep, having this big thing that went on at night. And then as you move throughout into the future, some of those things coming into your higher mind as they're needed, and you having a lot of more deja vu. a lot of more internal things that have been going on behind the scenes coming out externally and showing up in your everyday to day life as we move into the future. And for a lot of you, that's going to be a huge breakthrough on your psychic abilities, your leadership abilities, guiding the way abilities. Okay. Microchism to macrochism. More groups getting together, more people having similar experiences that are meant to guide the younger ones. I got that message not too long ago too. So they're kind of reconfirming some of the things, messages I've already been getting. And what is this very last rune? Anything? A brand new opening. Actually, it's the other way around. Let me do it so y'all can see it correctly. Brand new opening. Soul retrieval. I just heard soul retrieval. Some of you might... Okay. So some of you from past lives have had pieces of your soul through... You got triggered. Some of you get triggered from certain people, places, and things that have happened that cause trauma. That as you go into your higher conscious mind, some of those pieces that have broke off from past lifetimes, pieces of your soul that you've lost from trauma, is going to be like they're helping to bring it to you. Okay, so that's weird. I don't know how to explain it. So what they're showing me is some of you that have lineage, guys, I'm getting the shakes. Even worse, some of you that have lineage ancestors that have found bits and pieces of your... They're helping you for some kind of soul retrieval, to make you more complete, so that you can shine even brighter and be the trailblazer you're meant to be. Is that right? Little angels jumping up and going, yeah, yeah. Okay, so my spirit guides and angels let me know I'm getting messages from other people's spirit guides, guys. These isn't so much mine. Whoever this reading is resonating for, you are the ones that your angels and guides are coming through and giving me these messages. Okay, let's work your light. Okay, so I know there's a doorway card here of some sort that they want to talk about, but now they're wanting me to do this. So let's see. I'm going to move these runes out. Actually, guys, I'm going to put these runes back up. You can always go back in the reading and look at it. I think this is going to be a little bit longer of a message. Seeing that spirit guide come this morning, or seeing their shadow, it feels like they were telling me to kind of like open up or maybe I'm opening up a door to let more other people's spirit guides come in. Other people's angels, ancestors, spirit guides. You may come in. If you have messages to give to anyone, I'll give them to them. Passed on loved ones included. Guys, here we go again. The wishing well. Unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. So some of you, through this higher conscious mind opening, you're going to be getting some unexpected gifts that you did not expect to get. That's where some of your ancestors are coming in and bringing these messages, because they had those gifts too. And you're a rare bird. Some of you are rare. They're calling you a rare bird. Okay. So they're making me feel like some of you have gifts that someone way back in the past had. And that person that's passed on, that ancestor, may come in to help you with some of that, or guide you in some sort of way. You may see cardinals. Some of you may see cardinals, are saying. Because of the rare bird. Into the unknown. Some of you are getting ready to get some messages and get some things you've never felt before. Underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. But they're not talking about fears here. They're talking about jumping in with both feet, taking time to assimilate some new gifts that are going to come in. And when you go into this, that's why it's the unknown, is because you haven't experienced these gifts yet. Or you're going to see them in a different light. That's why you're going to become a trailblazer. Okay. Anything else? Water carry, what really matters. Reflect. Okay, they want you to reprioritize. They want you to look at what gifts you have now. And when these other gifts come in, they want you to take time to look at those gifts and unpack it all. They want you to look at it, research it, figure out how it works for you. Do experiments. Higher self. Ooh, hang on, guys. Understand that your higher mind, there's a merging. There's a merge. This okay. So what they're trying to show me is there's this merging going on of your higher mind and your conscious mind, trying to open up some new doorways and show you some new things where your gifts are concerned. Some of you are going to know exactly what that means. Some of you quite haven't experienced it yet, but it's coming. It's coming. You know, some people, when they get messages, they come real fast. You understand right away. Others, like me, I have to unpack it and see how it plays out. Because I'm ADHD, my mind, I just receive things differently. So they want you to reprioritize when these gifts come in, how you do things, how you live your life on a day-to-day basis. Get rid of what doesn't matter. Lift up the veil and see beyond. I'm hearing. They're showing me in my mind's eye one of those cards that has new beginnings, releasing the old. So you've got some old stuff that's going away. You've got soul retrieval going on, and you've also got new gifts getting ready to pop up, and how they want you to use them is going to depend on you, okay? So some of you are getting ready to get really sparked by some of these angels and ancestors and these new, especially these new spirit guides or angels coming in, this new choir coming in is what they're calling it, but, you know, people see angels as choirs, different levels, but they're talking about angels that maybe aren't even being recognized by the old names or some kind of new names, or maybe some of you called, like I call some angels lineage angels, because I feel like we have, you know, at least a couple of angels that watch your, you know, that are assigned to your family, so to speak, or maybe some passed on loved ones that have become angels or have their vibration is the same as angels, and they look over everybody coming in, okay? All the new babies, all the new family members coming in on your varied family tree as it grows and grows and grows. So, and I call them lineage angels because I feel like that they watch your whole family, your kids, your grandkids, your aunts, uncles, whoever you share blood with and DNA with. And so I call them lineage angels, which I've never heard them called that before, but I call them that. So maybe some of you call them by something different. I'm hearing Mama and Papa. The Sweetwaters. Enjoyment, fertility, balance. So they're talking about bringing a lot of more balance going into the future and finding a lot of more joy in that, okay? That opening up for some of you of releasing the past. Fertility. They're saying some of you may also have, may also see some of the, because, okay, so I don't like to say that like that, but this feels okay. It feels like she's also pregnant, and it feels like these are supposed to be two little babies here. Somebody may soon discover they're pregnant with with an indigo child with those type of abilities, or being pregnant with a child that has abilities may open up your chakras more, may open up your gifts more. Guys, I don't like it when I get pregnancy messages because I always feel weird telling someone. Somebody out there may find out they're pregnant with a baby that's highly intuitive, and it may open you up because they're so open, okay? There's like some kind of a higher conscious mind. Your higher conscious mind is connected to your baby or to someone you know. You may, okay, somebody may have the ability to also see pregnant women and see what kind of gifts their baby has. That may be a gift that comes in for somebody. Wow, that's amazing. That's utterly amazing. Okay. I'm hearing some water signs. Lots of light coming in from someone's. So, I don't know if you can see in the card here, but it looks like behind her there's this big mouth. Somebody, you know, their mouth will open. And then it looks like there's a tongue here. And then there's all this light coming in. It's like somebody having some kind of an experience where, like this morning when I saw that shadow, I was like, you know, my mouth wide open going, what? Right? So it feels like that happens for someone in some kind of when that happens, maybe someone else has that same experience. And when you stop, they're like gifting you with something. They're gifting you with something that you can now see that you could not see before. And it's some kind of, that's where the fertility's coming in. Does that's gotta mean something to somebody. Okay. Whew. Boy, guys, I'm getting like download. Okay, and again, guys, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but it feels like there's multiple messages here. Move forward. Move forward. Move forward with whatever new gifts you're finding out that you've got. Somebody's getting ready to get loads of downloads. Rather it's subtle or rather it's screaming at you. Someone is getting ready to get some kind of downloads. Plunge. Do not hold back. There's, guys, some of you are getting ready to open up and they're wanting you to just plunge into it all. They're wanting you to look at it and just jump right in. Okay? So let me see if we've got any kind of, because they're also wanting me to do the pull your light. So let me see if we have any kind of gateways or doorways opening up. That's going to make more sense out of this. They're saying runes again, too. All right. I got this the other day. Anaki Lycos, energetic shift, new information coming in. So see right there, guys, that's a confirmation for you. Okay? So this is confirmation for those of you that are getting ready to get these new understandings. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. So, okay, again, just like the rune said, this is confirming that you're getting ready to get these new downloads, new information, that maybe some things you've never ever gotten before, okay? This also feels like a balancing because we've got the white and the black pillars here. So this also feels like high priestess energy to me. So some of you are getting ready, I'm shaking, guys. When I get messages like this, I start shaking really, really bad. And this is not from my medicine, because look how bad, okay? So they're saying some of you, I'm hearing star beings again. Okay, secrets revealed. Some of you are getting ready to get some heavy downloads, and they're wanting you to go with it. Just like the I Am Presence message said, go. They're wanting you to open up to this. Okay, guys, I cannot make this stuff up. All right. What does this triangle mean? So in this card, there's energy coming in from meteorite showers. Black and white balancing high priestess energy. Pyramid shapes bring in energy. Guys, somewhere I have a pyramid shaped marble, you could look at it as a paperweight, but it's a marble stone that I have, and they're making me think of that. And it's gray and white, and it's making me see these, like, picking out your path, getting messages, finding balance, moving forward, connecting more with your higher conscious mind, and everything just merging together. See this right here? Merging together. Some new portals are opening up for people that are bringing some higher conscious mind information given to you from your angels, ancestors, and your spirit guides. They're talking to you in more than they ever have before. Embraced by light, mission uncovered. Do not give up. Some of you are just getting ready to be lit up from within in a way you never have. Your higher conscious mind, guys, again, whoever this message is for, okay, look at all this light coming in, okay? This is for all of you that are mystics, seers, high priestess energy, readers, tarot readers, dream recall, Reiki. A lot of you are getting ready to expand on your gifts or have some gifts come in. Because I got that rare gift card the other day and they were talking about the inner golden child. Some of you also are going to be seeing it in the next generation, like nieces and nephews, your grandchildren, the younger children in your lineage. They're talking about lineage again. Guys, some of you just don't know what's coming yet. Okay? What's on the bottom? Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing. Rewrite your story, live your truth. Some of you are just meant to jump forth in timelines and be doing some things that you never thought you would. Okay? That just seems to really be coming through. Healing the lineage, boundaries. Again, ancestors coming in to help you. Healing things from the past. Maybe that's some of you, that is your mission, is to heal, to stop things from your past. Okay? Like, between me and my sister, we worked really hard on changing things that our forefathers did, our grandparents, our other aunts, and stories that we heard that we didn't like. We were determined, me and my sister both, that we were not going to have our children go through all that. And some of we had different things pop up in our lives that we had to work on making sure that didn't go forth in the future. You know what I'm saying? So maybe some of you are being called to do that too. Be authentic, self-expression. You know. This, guys, it feels like it's just going to be pouring in a way. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, guidances. I just got this yesterday. Guys, this is expanding for all of humanity. All of those that are meant to shine your light, okay, and help heal even the matrix, which is all of us in this, right? let me see what, so there's, okay, earth healers. Oh, I've got Sky behind me. I don't know if y'all can see her or not. She just kicked me. I didn't realize she was behind me. This is Sky. Say hi, Sky. She's my kitty cat born with the non-functioning tail. She can't climb trees. It's hard for her to jump. But she's a very good girl. She's got a good home. Spoiled little brat. Okay, so they're saying something about the earth healers. Guys, this message is getting really involved. Okay, filtered first like a room, tried to jump in. What is this? Going into the future, flipping the wheel. Protected. You are protected. Okay. So guys, they're pointing in that more messages are coming because we just had a new moon. They're pointing out the new moon to me. And they're saying this is... They told me to stop and look. Guys, I'm looking at the table. And I'm just noticing... They're pointing out all these things. Look at all these things opening up, guys. Here, actually, it'll be better if I'm going to turn the phone upside down really slow so I don't make y'all's heads spin and show y'all just all these things in the imagery of these cards and show you all these gateways and doorways that are opening up and where it's, yeah, okay. So real slow, okay. Guys, I want y'all to see this, okay. They're showing us all these things opening up. Okay, all this communication. My hand is shaking a little bit. I apologize for that. But look at this. Light coming in. Holes opening up. Lightweight coming in. Doors opening up. Okay, information coming in. Opening up. Water parting. Jumping in. The matrix. The temple. All of this. Look what's opening up, guys. This is what's coming. Okay. I hope I didn't shake y'all up too bad. I apologize, but I wanted y'all to see that. Because I had that spirit guide come in this morning, and I don't know, maybe it was intentional. Maybe I was supposed to see their shadow. But it just, I can feel it reverberating in me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. What else for the earth healers? Opening up. Opening. So guys, we've got some kind of major opening up coming in, okay? So that's just a confirmation for me as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if that will speak to anyone else. Let me drop a few runes on here and see what we got. Strength, gateway, again, guys, same thing we got with the other. Everything coming around you, a gateway opening up that you go through, okay? So, gateway's just opening up. Guys, a lot of information coming in, okay? I'm going to stop right there at the runes because it feels like it's repeating. So, no matter who you are or what your pathway is, okay? We have gateways and doorways opening up, information coming in on so many different levels, it's unreal. So, just take this how it resonates for you. It's going to be different for everybody, no matter if you're air, fire, water, whatever, okay? What about work their light? Is there any messages on certain ways that certain things you want them to do? So they're just wanting to ask, what lights you up? What gets you excited? They're giving you messages on that. How are you being triggered? Okay? Cellular level deep healing. Major things are happening. Okay? A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. If you find yourself falling in the same holes, things that are holding you back, stopping you, people, places, things, ditch that crap. Ditch that crap because there's a new life coming for you, a new doorway for you to go through. Retreat, be held, get rid of all the old things that you don't need because it's coming. Okay? So, guys, they're wanting you to rest up. Look what's on the bottom. Birthing a new age. A new age is coming, guys. I'm telling you. I've been picking up on these messages for quite a while now. And you see how she's experiencing all these it's okay. Okay. So it's coming from within and it's going out. We are connecting with our higher chakras, okay, with our higher mind, our higher consciousness, and we are evolving again. We are going through a growth spurt. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Guys, it's going to be okay. And your guidance is divinely guided. They're here, guys. They're helping us. The angels are coming in. They're helping us. They're showing us all these things, releasing soul patterns, releasing past everything, release all the negativity stuff that's been coming in. Guys, I'm going to leave it right there because you get the message. Okay, I know this seemed like a lot, but this morning I had such a neat experience with seeing the shadow of my spirit guide, or or whoever it was telling me. I just had to share that with y'all. That's why I turned the camera around this morning. I wanted you to see my face. I wanted you to see how excited I am that I saw the shadows. And guys, it could not have been a person. There was no one outside. I was over at my boyfriend's place, and he calls it the barn. It used to be a barn, but it's been renovated into an apartment. He's actually finishing the other end of it this morning, putting up drywall, putting in more plumbing and electrical. So, because one end of it had just the bare, I mean, it's all enclosed, but he's putting up some of the walls and lights and all kind of stuff this morning. So, guys, don't be surprised. Be looking for this to come in for you, and however it comes through for you, okay? Because it's all on its way. And guys, for my part of it, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the universe brings, what the angels bring, the new pathways that open up. I can't wait to hear other people's stories about what they're experiencing. Guys, look forward with it with a joyful heart, because you're here now. Your soul, from all the past I've known, everything you've experienced in the past, you're now experiencing something new that's coming. And for me, I can't wait to share it all with y'all. Guys, be a light in the darkness. This is the longest reading I think I've done in a long time. I'm so excited. This is an angel message, guys, from the angels, letting you know that you're on the right path. There are no wrong turns. Be a lighthouse in the darkness, guys.